Hello boys, welcome to the preview for our London derby between Arsenal and Chelsea, which kicks off today at a time of 4:30. So the team news to tell you about today, so let's quickly tell you the team news for today's game. So we'll start with the lineups. So the lineups today for Chelsea, this is the Chelsea lineup. Chelsea today going with Edouard Mendy in net, a backline of Cesar Azpilicueta alongside Antonio Rudiger there, and then they are going with two wing backs, 24 Reece James. So their Chelsea's team is Mendy, Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Kovacic, Mount, Havertz, Reece James and Alonso as wing backs. And then the up top is Romelu Lukaku. Arsenal team is Bernd Leno in net, a backline of Sokratis, Rob Holding, Pablo Murray and Kieran Tierney. Midfield for Arsenal is Lokonga, Granit Xhaka, Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe and Gabriel Martinelli. And the lone up top for Arsenal today is number 19, Nicolas Pepe. On the bench today for the teams. On the bench for Chelsea today, it is 1 Kepa Balaga, 6 Thiago Silva, 14 I've put on there, I don't know if it's 14, 15 Kurt Zouma on the bench. Also on the bench is 22 Hakim Ziyech, 20 Callum Hudson-Odoi and 11 Werner. On the bench for Arsenal today is 32 Aaron Ramsdale, 31 Martin Kolasinac, 15 Ainsley Maitland-Niles, 24 Reece Nelson, 14 back in the lineup Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and also on the bench is number 26 Balogun. So some good news today for Arsenal. Just to give you an update for the team news today, for Arsenal there is no Lacazette, no Ben White, no Thomas Partey, and for Chelsea today, there is no Ruben Loftus-Cheek and no Christian Pulisic for Chelsea today. So that's a quick update. So for Chelsea is no Pulisic and no Loftus-Cheek. For Arsenal is no Ben White, no Alexandre Lacazette, no Thomas Partey, all out the lineup today. So those are your lineups, as I say. If you missed the lineups, this is a quick roundup of the lineups if you just missed. So the Chelsea lineup is Edouard Mendy in goal, a backline of Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger are the three of the main things. Chelsea going with wing backs. They're going with wing backs of number 3 Marcus Alonso and 24 Reece James. Of wing backs in the midfield, they are going with 8 Mateo Kovacic and 5 Jorginho, and then a front three of 29 Kai Havertz, 19 Mason Mount, and the lone striker is number 9 Romelu Lukaku, who makes his debut for Chelsea. The Arsenal team is number 1 Bernd Leno in net. Defenders are 17 Sokratis, 16 Rob Holding, 22 Pablo Murray and 3 Kieran Tierney. The midfield for Arsenal is 23 Lokonga, 34 Granit Xhaka, 7 Bukayo Saka, 10 Emil Smith-Rowe, 35 Gabriel Martinelli and 19 Nicolas Pepe. On the bench for the teams today, as I say, is number 1 Kepa Balaga, 6 Thiago Silva, 11 Timo Werner, 15 Kurt Zouma. Also on the bench is 22 Hakim Ziyech, which we didn't think he would be available today, 20 Callum Hudson-Odoi. They are all on the bench. For Arsenal on the bench today, some brilliant players on the bench for Arsenal. On the bench today for Arsenal is 21 Callum Chambers, 24 Reece Nelson, 32 new signing Aaron Ramsdale, 31 Martin Kolasinac, 25, have I put 25 on there? Whatever it is, 14 returning Aubameyang and 26 Balogun. Do you think England are going to beat Hungary on the 3rd of September? They could do, yeah, I think they could. So, just as I say, those are the lineups today. So that's Chelsea's team. It is Mendy, Rudiger, Socrates, Alonso, Kovacic, Jorginho, Reece James, Havertz, Mount and Lukaku. Arsenal team is Leno, Socrates, Holding, Pablo Murray, Tierney, Lokonga, Xhaka, Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli and Pepe. Those are the lineups for today's game. Currently, if you don't know what's happening in the Premier League, just to give you an update on the Premier League. Currently in the Premier League action, it is Wolves 0, Tottenham 1. And at St Mary's, it is Southampton 1, Manchester United 1. If you didn't know, those games were both 2 o'clock kickoffs. Arsenal-Chelsea kicks off at 4:30. Yes, go ahead with your question, Josh, if you have a question. As I say, just to let you know about I have built a fantasy Premier League team, so I'll just tell you that now. Okay, so this is my fantasy Premier League team. While wait for your question, Josh, this is my fantasy Premier League team. My fantasy Premier League team is Kepa, Jaloni, Tyrone Mings, Bradley, Virgil van Dijk, Klopp and Cancelo. My midfield is captain Jack Grealish, Raheem Sterling, Mohamed Salah, Thiago, Reece Nelson, and my front three is Martial, Richarlison and Adams. Sorry Josh, I just missed your message. Let me just have a look what you've just said. I apologise for that. As I say, Arsenal-Chelsea kickoff is at 4:30. It is now 10-4. Hope you're all doing well. As I say, later on, Josh, I'm doing a Premier League predictions game week 3. I'm doing that later on. We'll also be discussing some of the Carabao Cup games that are happening on Tuesday as well. Let me just read your questions. Some of your questions out, Josh. Yeah, hi Stephen. Do you think England are going to beat Hungary on the 3rd of September? I think we can. Stephen then you said, and he says, do you want to know who is in England's group in the World Cup? Yeah, sure, fire away Josh. If you know who's in the Cup group, let me know. I'm interested to know. Yeah, fire away. I haven't had a look at England's group for the World Cup. I'll have a look at that now while you're on the topic of that. 3:51, hope you're doing well anyway everybody. I'm going to be here till kick-off, which is at 4:30. What is it? It's the 2022 it'll be, won't it? Josh, by the way, is it the is our group, this group I have up here, Josh? I have the draw is held on December 2020. The Three Lions up against. Oh, actually, hang on. Just bear with me a sec. This is the document I have up now. It says England draw with hold in December 2020. The Three Lions come up against Robert Lewandowski, Poland, along with Hungary. Albania, Andorra and San Marino group winners will qualify actually for the World Cup, and the team which finishes in second place will never it through a playoff. Just have a look. I'm just having a look at it, Josh. Oh my god, okay. So we've got a decent group, I'll say that. I've just seen the group we've got. We've got Hungary, Albania, Poland, Andorra and San Marino. Yeah, I think let's just look at the teams, or I'd say the weaker teams are. I think San Marino will win. USA are even in our group. Have I got the wrong one up here, Josh? Josh, can you find that? Josh, if you've got me on phone, haven't you? Josh, will you be able to have a look up the group for the World Cup and send it to me? Message it me or something, will you? Appreciate it if you can. because I must have got the wrong group or something here. Josh, will you be able to message me the England World Cup group so I can have a look at it later? If you can, mate. That'd be very much appreciated if you can. Let me just have a look and check I've not miscued it, found the wrong one. Josh, is it these? Yeah, cheers Josh, I appreciate that if you could. Josh, will you be able to send me through message or you're not on any WhatsApp or anything, are you Josh? So just send it me through Messenger if you can, and I should get it. But here's the proper lineups. So I'll tell you the lineups again because I kind of messed up. So here's the lineups. Okay, then here are the lineups that are for the teams today. Then. Okay, so here are the lineups. Repeat on the lineups if you missed them. So here are the lineups. The Chelsea lineup is Edouard Mendy in goal, a back line of Cesar Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Antonio Rudiger. Midfield is Marcos Alonso, Mateo Kovacic, Jorginho and Reece James, alongside Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and the lone striker is Romelu Lukaku. Arsenal team is Bernd Leno, Cedric, Holding, Pablo Murray, Tierney, Lokonga, Xhaka, Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli and Pepe. The benches today, on the bench for Chelsea is 1 Kepa Balaga. Okay, can you send it to me, Josh? 1 Kepa Balaga, 6 Thiago Silva, 7 N'Golo Kante, 11 Timo Werner, 14 T Koha, 15 Kurt Zouma, 20 Callum Hudson-Odoi, 21 Ben Chilwell and 22 Hakim Ziyech. The Arsenal bench is 14 Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 15 Ainsley Maitland-Niles, 20 N Torres, 21 Callum Chambers, 24 Reece Nelson, 25 El Nane, 26 Balogun, 31 Kolasinac and 32 Aaron Ramsdale. So those are the lineups for the teams, and that game kicks off at 4:30. As it stands then in the Premier League, as it stands right now, Spurs are moving up to 3rd place in the Premier League. They are a goal up at Wolves. As it stands, Man United will move up to 4th place following this draw. So coming into this Premier League standings, as you can see today, coming into today's game, Chelsea are in 8th place in the Premier League. Arsenal down in 16th. Arsenal are now 16th, by the way, just to let you know. Wolves have dropped down to 17th because they're a goal down. So if it stays as it is, Arsenal will go up. We are in 16th place now in the league. If we win today, we go above Leeds United, above Crystal Palace, and above Southampton. So potentially, if we win today, Arsenal will go to 13th in the table. If we win today. So as I say, if we win today, we go above Leeds and Crystal Palace into... as I say, if we win, we go above Leeds United, Crystal Palace and Southampton. And we go 13th if we beat Chelsea this afternoon. A win for Chelsea means they will go above Manchester City, above Brentford, I think they would definitely go above Man City. And I think they'll go above Brentford as well and possibly Everton. So potentially today, if Chelsea win, they'll go 5th. If Arsenal win, we'll go 13th if we win today. And obviously Wolves are losing, so Wolves are in 17th now, we're in 16th. And if we win today, we go 13th. If Chelsea win, they go 5th. So that's what's up for grabs today. A win for Chelsea puts them 5th. A win for Arsenal takes them up to 13th, and they start moving up the table. I hope you're all having a great day anyway. Josh, if you can send me the group for the thing if you haven't already. Just have a look at your messages. Josh, beg your pardon, apologise for this. We're approaching 4 o'clock. I think we're almost done at St Mary's. Let me just check. Let me just check if the games are over yet, or if they're still ongoing in those those 2 o'clock kickoffs. I'll read you. I can't log into the thing, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let me just find your messages, Josh. So the messages you've just sent me, Josh. Where are we? You've said in Group A's Portugal, Serbia, Republic of Ireland, Luxembourg and Azerbaijan. That's a decent group. Group B, Spain, Sweden, Greece, Georgia and Kosovo. That's a decent group. Group C, Italy, Switzerland, Northern Ireland, Bulgaria and Lithuania. Interesting group. And then Group D, France, Ukraine, Finland, Bosnia, and Kazakhstan. Decent group. Josh, can you send me the group for England on the chat so I can have a look at it and see what we've got in our group if you can. Thank you for sending me the other groups though, Josh. I appreciate that. I'll write some of these groups down in a bit. But would you be able to send me our group, Josh? England's group for the qualifiers or the World Cup if you can, if it's possible. If you can do that, Josh, will you be able to just send it to me? The England group, if it's possible. Thank you though for sending me the groups for A, B, and A, B, C, and D. I take it with it saying that Portugal, and take it that we are going to be probably Group E then. I take it because you've sent me groups A, B, C, and D. So I'm guessing. Josh, do you know what group we are in for the tournament, by the way? I meant to ask you about that. If you know what group we're in for the tournament, will you let me know, please, Josh? Because I'm interested to find out who we've got. Will you send us England's group, Josh, for the qualifier or the World Cup? We're at 4 o'clock now, by the way, just to let you know. We're an hour and 30 minutes away from, it's over an hour till kick-off. I'm so excited, I hope we win today. I'm actually quite nervous about this game today. I've never been nervous for an Arsenal game. Group I, we've got Poland, Hungary. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's the group we've got. Poland, Hungary, Albania, Andorra and San Marino. Yeah, that's a decent group for us. We're in Group I. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. So we've got Poland, Hungary. Poland's going to be a tough game. We've got Poland, Hungary, Albania, Andorra and San Marino. Decent groups, that. Is that the World Cup group then, Josh? I think it's over at Southampton. Yeah, it is. Man United have drew 1-1 for Southampton. The Man United-Southampton game is over. Let me just check the Wolves-Tottenham game. Yeah, Wolves lost 1-0 to Tottenham. So Tottenham have won 1-0 and Man United and Southampton have drew 1-1. Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, we've got a win. I think that's a winnable group for us, that. Hungary we should win. San Marino I think will win. I think the only team that will be tough is Poland. I think Andorra will be a win. I think Albania will win. I think we'll win every game apart from Poland. I think we'll beat I think we'll win 3-0 against San Marino. 1-0 against Andorra. 3-1 against Albania. And then I think we'll lose 1-0 to Poland. That's what I'm going to say. I think we'll win all the other games. I think we'll win all our games, but I think the only game we'll not win is Poland. Yes, so we're going to an interesting practice against Chelsea today. I mean, we are starting one of our kids as well. We are starting Lokonga. As I say, it is now just after 4 o'clock. Kickoff is at 4:30 for the derby. It's going to be a great game. We are still live here now. It is 3 minutes past 4. Kickoff, remember, is at 4:30 today. It is approaching 4:05. Arsenal kick-off soon against Chelsea. Group E is Belgium, Czech Republic, Belarus, Estonia, Denmark, Scotland, Israel and Moldova. Ooh, be an interesting group. Was that Moldova the last one, Josh? That'd be an interesting group. Scotland have got Israel in their group. Wow. Now let me just check what the teams are in that group again. I know I've seen it, Josh. I'm just checking the group. Hang on. Oh, let me do that. Whoa. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Let me just check that group again. Sorry, Josh. Belgium, Belgium, Wales, Czech Republic, Belarus, Estonia. Is that Group F? Jeez. Denmark, Austria, Scotland, Israel, Faroe Islands, and Moldova. Is that Moldova? Moldova. Yeah, I think Belgium will be this. I think Belgium. I think the teams. I think the strong teams in this group, I would probably say Belgium, Wales, Denmark and Scotland. I think they're the teams to watch in that group. That's a tough Group E though. Belgium, Wales, Czech Republic, Belarus, Estonia, Denmark, Austria, Scotland, Israel, Faroe Islands and Moldova. That's a tough group. Group E is going to be hard to call. That's a tough group, that. To be honest, I think our group's pretty tough. I mean, not particularly hard. I mean, Poland will be a tough game. Oh my god, Group G. Netherlands, Turkey, Norway, Montenegro, Latvia. I don't know who that team is. Wow, is that Group G? That is Group G. Jeez, that's a decent group. Do you know, have you got any more groups, Josh, before... Any more groups? I think the strongest group in the tournament is Group P. I really do. How many groups has there in the tournament, Josh? Because we've had Group A, Group B, right? Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group I, Group E, and Group G. Is that all the groups, Josh? Is that the last group in the tournament? Or is there another group? By the way, that is just my Alexa. I'm just put 5 Live on because Arsenal game's on at 4:30 against Chelsea, so I'm going to go and watch that at 4:30. It is 4:05. Kickoff's at 4:30, by the way. I'm very nervous. I'm quite nervous seeing that Chelsea lineup. Oh, Group H, it's Croatia, Slovakia, Russia, don't know who that is, and Moldova. Ooh, that's a decent group. Thank you for sending me all the groups though, Josh. I will read them later. If you could send me Josh, if you can send me the link to the tournament, could you send me the link to the tournament? And I'm going to have a look at the groups tonight before I go to bed. Would you be able to send me the groups tonight, Josh, if you can? If you can do it, mate. If there was a link to it, can you send me? Group J is the last one. Alright, tell me Group J then. Josh, would you be able to send me the link to these, to this where you found it, so I can have a look tonight, if it's possible? We're at 7 minutes past 4. Approaching 10 past 4. Kickoff, remember, is at 4:30. Next weekend, we'll have Arsenal are playing in the first game next weekend. Arsenal are playing in the early match next weekend. So keep an eye on that. We're playing Man City next weekend. And we're in the lunchtime game next Saturday at 12:30. We've got Man City next Saturday. I'm actually worried about Man City now. We've got Chelsea, obviously we're playing Chelsea today, and then we've got things at Man City, and then we've got cup action on Wednesday. Yeah, so we've got Chelsea at home tonight in the league. Group J is Germany, Romania, Iceland, North Macedonia, and Algeria. That's a decent group, that. Iceland, oh god, don't get me started with Iceland, oh my god. And that's all. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Josh, would you be able to send me the link to that? If there's a link to it, would you be able to send it to me on Messenger? So I'm not Messenger, sorry. Oh, I'm such an idiot. On Messengers. You know, on the messages where you text people, will you be able to either send me that or send me a link to something? Send me a link to it so I can have a look. I like to look at England groups. I don't know how so. Okay, doesn't matter if you can't do it, Josh. Just thought if there was a link to it or something, I could have a look myself. Hi, Toe. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Maddie. Hope you're having a great day. Brock Lesnar is back in WWE. Yeah, no, I saw it, Toe. Big news, that, wasn't it? Yeah, hope you both doing well anyway, Toe and Maddie. As I say, we are going to be here for a few minutes yet now, because obviously the Arsenal game kicks off at 4:30. Let's get some score predictions in the chat. How do you see this one going? Score predictions today, just to tell you, for the two teams. For Chelsea, there is no Ruben Loftus-Cheek and no Pulisic. I'm tired of doing all the groups. Yeah, no, it's alright, just drafted anymore now. Yeah, let's know score predictions. Just to tell you, updates for the teams. As said, for Chelsea, there is no Ruben Loftus-Cheek and no Christian Pulisic. For Arsenal today, there is no Alexandre Lacazette, no Ben White, no Thomas Partey, and no Edouard Nketiah for Arsenal. But some good news for Arsenal today. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Aubameyang is back in the lineup for Arsenal. He's on the bench today. I want to watch the Arsenal game. I think it's on Sky, Josh. Yeah, as I say, Aubameyang is back in the lineup for Arsenal. So Aubameyang is on the bench. And also our new signing, number 32, Aaron Ramsdale. Ramsdale is on the bench today for Arsenal, as I say. Aubameyang is on the bench today for Arsenal, so hopefully Aubameyang will come on at some point. Odegaard, who is signed, is not going to be playing today because he's just getting his visa, so hopefully we'll see Martin Odegaard in a couple of weeks. Maybe, hopefully, he might be here for the game. He might arrive for the game next week. I have Sky. Oh, that's good then. If you have Sky, you might be able to watch it then. Yeah, because Arsenal-Chelsea game's on Sky. And also today, some updates to tell you, as I say, Romelu Lukaku makes his debut for Chelsea today. Timo Werner has been dropped to the bench, so he's on the bench this afternoon, Werner. And Ziyech, they're both on the bench. For the team news, as I say, Kai Havertz is in the lineup for Chelsea. Mason Mount is in the starting 11 for Chelsea. Just to let you goalkeepers update, as I say, Chelsea going with Edouard Mendy in goal and Arsenal going with Bernd Leno in net. As I say, if you didn't know the teams they are playing today, as I said, Chelsea's lineup is Edouard Mendy in net. The back line is Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger. They are also in defence. And there was another one, I can't remember it. Chelsea's midfield today is Mateo Kovacic, Jorginho, and the wing-backs are Reece James and Marcus Alonso. And then the front three is Kai Havertz, Mason Mount and Lukaku on his debut. And the Arsenal team, one more time. Arsenal team is Bernd Leno, Socrates, Pablo Murray, alongside Kieran Tierney, and I can't remember the other one was. Arsenal's midfield is Lokonga and Xhaka, and then the front three is Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli and Pepe. Those are the lineups. It's not long away from kickoff now. We are just 18 minutes away from kickoff. 18 minutes until the London Derby kicks off. I'm so excited, boys. Let us know your score predictions in the chat, Josh. What is your score prediction? If you don't know, earlier today in the Premier League, in our early games, it finished Wolves 0, Tottenham 1, and in our live commentary, and then at St Mary's it finished Southampton 1, Manchester United 1. And our big game coming up now from 4:30 in a few moments is Arsenal versus Chelsea, live from the Emirates Stadium. The first home game for Arsenal. And Arsenal today, back in the lineup for Arsenal. Oh, 2-1. I hope so, Josh. I hope so, please. Who do you reckon's going to score then? Let us know who you think's going to score in the chat as well, Josh. From the Arsenal starting 11, who do you reckon's going to score for Arsenal? Let us know in the comments. My prediction, I don't know. Originally I said we were going to lose 2-1. But then looking at that lineup, we've got Tierney at the back, Leno in net, so I'm hoping Leno makes some big saves today. We are playing Saka today, so I'm happy about Saka starting, and of course Smith Rowe. I'm glad they're both starting. Lokonga's starting again. I thought he was brilliant against Brentford, so I'm glad he's starting. I'm also happy that Aubameyang's back, so Aubameyang's on the bench for Arsenal today. I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that Aaron Ramsdale is at Arsenal. Yes! Ramsdale's here, boys, and he's here to stay. Yeah, Ramsdale's on the bench. I'm happy to see, hopefully, maybe one game, he might get a game in Arsenal colours, but I doubt he will. I think Arteta will go with Leno I think for the most of the season. But as I say, for Arsenal, we're missing a couple of key players today. As I say, we've got no Nketiah. We've got no Lacazette, we've got no Thomas Partey. Some big misses for Arsenal today. So Chelsea are missing a big player today. No way Ramsdale's at Arsenal. Yeah, he is. We signed Ramsdale, Josh, yeah. Arsenal signed him from Sheffield United. We've got Aaron Ramsdale now, he's on the bench. Yeah, we've actually done really well in the market, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot we haven't got Ben White as well today. Our man that we signed for 50 million quid. He's not playing today, Ben White. I'm sad that Ben White's not playing today because Ben White. Yeah, I think you said the players that weren't playing today. So Partey's not playing because he's got a knee injury, so he's not playing. I think Nketiah's also out with a knee injury. Lacazette's not playing because he's got COVID. He's caught the. Lacazette's got a positive for Corona, so Lacazette's not playing today. He's tested positive. And Ben White has also tested positive for Corona. So Lacazette and Aubameyang both. So Lacazette and Ben White are out. 15 more minutes. Yeah, I know. 15 minutes to kick off now, boys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a great game. As I say, I'm going to be going soon because there's 15 minutes to kick off. Don't forget though, Josh, I'll be back later to do my Premier League predictions for Game Week 3. I'll be doing that later. Oh my god, Eddie Neddy is doing a watch along for the game. I actually don't care, I'm not going to watch Eddie Neddy, I'm listening to it on 5 Live. As I say now, 15 minutes to kick off. Let us know your score predictions. No, Josh has already, you said that it's going to be 2-1. I think this will be a very good game today. Obviously, Lukaku will want to make a statement for his new club. Aubameyang's back, so that's good news for us. Aubameyang's back, and we've missed him. So hopefully he will come on today. I'm hoping Aubameyang will come on today and get some game time. I don't know if he will come on, Aubameyang, but I hope he does. Yeah, I'm hoping he'll come on today. I'm hoping we'll see some of our best players come off the bench today. I'm hoping Aubameyang comes off the bench today. Who else would I like to see come off the bench today? Maybe Reiss Nelson. Maybe Reiss Nelson to come on and have a bit of game time today. I don't think Reiss Nelson will come on though. Who else have we got on the bench today who I'd like to see come on? Maybe Balogun. I maybe want to see Balogun come on. Maybe get some game time. Apart from that, not much I really want to come on. The main one I want to come on is Aubameyang. I want Aubameyang to get some game time today because he's just come back from injury. So that's key for us that Aubameyang's back. That's the good news today. Aubameyang's back and we've missed him. He's an absolute rock. We've missed him. I'm so happy that Aubameyang's back and I'm happy that Aaron Ramsdale is on the bench today. I'm happy that honestly, Arsenal's business has been fantastic this season. As I say, we've brought in Ben White for 50 million quid, which I think was a brilliant signing. I will go see you later. Alright Josh, see you later mate. Hope you enjoyed the game and yeah, hopefully I'll be happy later, hopefully if Arsenal win, fingers crossed. As I say, we had a disappointing result last week against Brentford, so hopefully we'll put that game behind us and get ready for the Arsenal game. Yeah, as I say, I'm going to go now, boys, because there's only about 10 minutes to kick off. I'm getting overexcited now, so I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the preview for the London Derby, Arsenal versus Chelsea. Kick off in around 13 minutes. And we're going to get ready for that kick off shortly, boys. I will see you guys later as well, probably about 5:30. Well, I'll be doing the prediction video after the game, so after the Arsenal-Chelsea match, when that's finished, I'm going to be doing my predictions for game week 3. We'll be doing that after the Arsenal match after the game against Chelsea. We'll be doing it then. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back later for predictions, and I'll see you guys later. See you then.